Hi, so we should have everybody with us now. Here's this here. Yeah, track four. This was blocked. Okay, so it's blocked on all of YouTube. And then my other one, some countries. So if you're in South Korea, I'm sorry, but this video explains a lot. So the South Koreans are going to have to be without a shepherd on that stuff. But that's not the U.S. So we'll go over this video here because this video is blocked. Okay, so I'm going to go over what's in that video. So let me show you what's going on. I'm in the casita. We bought the house. My parents bought this house, so now we have the casita. All of this here, I went to Participation Station from February 14th through the February 23rd, and I went to Lexington. I went to Participation one day. But Levada, when I went there, who was my friend at PS, who I knew from when I used to go there all the time because I had to go there for mental health court, she was there and she says, they won't forget about ambulance. Okay, and we all know my past with the ambulance. The chimes went off when I went to go get the spear, so I thought that was very significant. She said that. Of course, she was talking about her sickness that she had. It was all, but things will stand out if you have an ear, and that's what stood out. So look at this here. There's that Coco, all that. Okay, and then what it is, there's a thing called the 107, and that's the real deal. And I don't really know who runs that deal. It could be Michael. It could be Satan. It could be Satan tied to the Chrissy Teigen stuff, or, which is that old Dilophosaur type deal. But there could be a tie in there. But it's the infection of the Bible that started with Isaiah 11 and John, getting John's glory taken away for the infection of the Bible. The ones who are all the pigeon rock. And it's like basically there's a bunch of 51s running around, and there's been a bunch of 51s probably since there's been weed or ayahuasca or anything. And they all become the stars by taking the deal, but it's not the 106. The 106, if you'll see in Gematria, is Michael J. Okay, Michael J. Fox. So it's not death and hell. It's the real deal. And if you speak to a Baphomet, you'll see that, because, and I'm not talking about like, oh, it's weird stuff. I mean, like, you don't have a fucking choice. Whenever you discover these things, and I'll arm you up too. Here, let me arm you up. All right. Whenever you discover these things, like I discovered, it's the third part of the earth, third part of men. So it's like, it's connected to Grox and the addresses too. And like, I discovered that 14081 UTT drive, Red Hill. I discovered like the meaning behind that. And I was just like thinking deeply about it when I was in bed, and then I heard XXXTentacion's song spoke to a Baphomet, like it was all like happening in my mind, like it was taking over sort of thing. So I went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, I sat down because I didn't want to kneel, and then like it all happened like suddenly, like I went into this toothbrush here, because this is one, and then two is the toothbrush, and like whatever you do with the lotions or shave or anything, it's all like counted as part of the game. And like, you got to get past that, and whatever you do is like burdens that you'll take on. Like it's like powers that you'll have. It's crazy. So like, and this isn't schizo. This is a real thing. I'm not like making this up. Okay. So that's two. And then three is the first 47. That's the Paul Walker 47 that he conquered, and that's fasting, okay? And some of your works are counted with that from your whole life, but you have to actually like do it though too. So I didn't do it on the first day I ate. So then 4 is the apple. You got to get past doing all the jag and for this Revelation 17 woman, like you gotta get past it. I got past it like minnow in a shark, like sharks and minnows, like just seeing through the burdens. But if you want to have the eyes of man, you gotta do it a little differently. And like so that's number 4. And then from there, let me find 5. 5 is the game. Okay, it's Batman. That's what I'm in right now. It's crazy, man. Like yeah, like what it is, they want you to kneel. They want you to draw your sword. It's the 47 Ronin, and you got to get past that by having confidence and quietness. Okay, so let me calm down. But you got to have quietness and confidence, and that's what that is. And then like what happens is, at the end of that, they go to jail, and then the man in black comes and takes them out of jail and takes them to Area 51. And then that's when they're in the bed, and this video got blocked, the Gabrielle Deddy, because I had in it playing the whole time Billie Eilish's new song. I got everything I wanted, and she says it in there, I don't want to lie here, but you can learn to. It's because they lie in the bed, and that's the 10 it. I call it the 10 it because you're in that for 10 days, and then you have 2 days of the pirates, the Gill. Remember, like, I probably told this before, but I had a banquet at Pinnacle Pirates. My dad started that team, and like Scott Gill's mom was like, EA, EA. So that's the of the Virgil and Turk, that's the Gill, okay? For the 26-minute mark, which is 12. Because the 10 it is represented by Pocahontas. And what that is, that's Poe, like the burdens of the feet, which is kind of represented by Shining as well. But it's the burdens of the feet, like blisters and stuff. And then the CA is if you went from G to 3, then you have to go through that training. But if you remain G, you don't have to go through the training. It's athletic training, like, so it'd be like breath control and stuff. And then that's Cal. And then the knee A is the Church 6, the not Robert Shaw, but the key that we went over. That might have been my old channel, but no, I think that was this channel. But turning the key, all that. Just look at my old videos for that. And that one is like, I don't want to say it's impossible, but like, I don't think that people really fuck with that one. And then, so that's the Nia, and then, Poe, CA, Haunt. That's represented by Seraph in Matrix, which is the Seraphim, which is like you see your mom in the smoke or whoever you might have, killed on accident or whatever. But that's but I'm not saying anything against anyone. I'm not dangerous. I'm just saying what this is. So don't put words in my mouth. But and what I mean by that is, like I say, on accident, because on one of the first days I had this going on, it was like February 5th. I went to get my mom's car, the air in her tires, and the guy knew I was kind of like stressed out a little bit, because I was trying to figure all this out. And he told me for the nitrogen, or the nitric oxide. I don't know. I know it was nitrogen. You gotta. It's 1 pound for $1 or 4 pounds for free. So that calmed me down a little bit. But so the hunt, and then the ass, which is the like taking it, laying down or whatever. So that's all done with the laying down, the 10-it. But the thing is, okay, let's just get to the point here. But we need to know all this. But the I've got marked down the here. I'll show you.